right, you're welcome back from that beautiful break. Let's take more stories and make it around in the world of sport this wonderful morning. And this is coming through from Ekiti State-based Nigerian club Olukismet. Our football club has signed an historic partnership deal with Hungarian top-flight outfit Kisvarda FC, as Kisvarda's base side looks to collaborate on players' discovery, development and exposure to top levels of European and world football. The momentous partnership comes from the boast of a talented midfielder's protege, Ridwan Abdulrazak, who paved the way with a host of outstanding performances in Hungarian football circuit. Abdulrazak was previously scouted from Olukismet Football Club. Following a strategic partnership meeting held in Lagos last week, the president of Kisvarda FC, Ravis Alta Alja, a Portuguese FIFA football agent, Andre Casbet, and Priest Olumide Festus Adegboye graced top-level football agency football scouting tournament held over the weekend in the city of excellence and aquatic splendor in search for exceptional football talent in the mold of renowned Nigerian football stars. The proprietor of Olukismet FC, Prince Olumide Festus Adegboye, was elated about the opportunities and prospects that the collaboration is sure to offer both parties. And Abdulrazak leading the charge with stellar match-winning performance over in the Hungarian Northeast. Both clubs are confident that the youngsters scouted from the just concluded football tournament would further improve the potency of Kisvarda game to make history and the peak of club's fortune. Samson Balogun, there you have it, the pictures already on the screen. Olukismet, all the way from, Ekiti, now, having this big deal partnership. For you, it's giving me a certain style, and maybe this is going to be the new, honorable that we have right now. But for you, Samson Balogun, you look at this deal. Was it like for the football side from Ekiti State, Olukismet FC?
Well, I think we must give kudos to the management of this team, especially the owner of the team, who's done a very big job in the last few years. The team is just under 5 years or 5 years or thereabout, and they have made some giant moves to make sure that they cement a place and become a team to be reckoned with. It's not just about what you do or what noise you make about what you do on the field of play. What you do outside the field of play also matters, and how you can understand the business part of the game, even when you are still a team in the embryo or a team that has just been established. It says a lot about the intent of the chairman of this football club, and that makes a lot of sense to me. Now, if you are going by statistics, let's talk about teams that under a few years of establishment, they understood what it means and what they wanted, and then they were able to do something really massive. Let's talk about RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga. This team was founded in the year 2009, and just a few years later, I think about 7 years, they promoted, and then they played in the German Bundesliga. I think TSG Offenham at the point, Chinedu Obuke Obasi used to play for them. Within a short period of time, it was a rapid promotion for them from the Oberliga down to the Bundesliga, and year on year they were promoting, and then they eventually played in the German Bundesliga. And even if you talk about Al Hilal in the Saudi project that we currently have, it was just a team that was established not too long ago. And see what they are doing now. In fact, I can say they are the team that has prevented Cristiano Ronaldo from winning a trophy right there in Saudi Arabia. So that says even Atlanta United in the United States of America was established in 2014, just like Los Angeles FC of the David Beckham franchise, also in 2014. Western Sydney Wanderers in Australia, founded in 2012. AFC Wimbledon in England, 2002. So there are teams, even Villarreal of Spain is a modern football club that was established not too long ago, but within 10 years, they were able to do something really fantastic for themselves. So I think the project is a fantastic project. I'm saying now at Olukismet, they have been able to do something really massive in 5 years. If they can do this in 5 years, what would they be able to achieve the next 20 years? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a vision of a team with intent, a vision of a team with a clear goal and understanding of what to do, and they have a blueprint of doing it already. Because how do you determine, or how do you explain why a team has already, in 5 years has already sealed a deal with a team in Europe to see, how can we transfer talent from Nigeria and abroad? We can discover talent and then send them abroad. That's one thing about business aspect of the game. We want to make money. We want to make sure that this club survives. And that is one of the things. I spoke about teams that have gone into extinction not too long ago. They have gone moribund. That is because the business part of the game was not attended to at the very beginning. So when you don't even know where you are going, when you get to the middle of the road, you get lost. You are not asking questions about where you are going when you already left your home. I think that is not the best thing to do. But as at Olukismet, they have been able to understand all of that. I think we must give kudos to the president once again. There was a framework. There was an idea they wanted to push. There was a narrative they wanted to push. And they started from the beginning. Even before anyone kicked a ball on the field of play, they knew where to go. They knew what to do. And congratulations to them. This is a fantastic deal. Transfer of talent is one thing that we have lacked. I think let me put it this way. Honest transfer of talent is one of the things we have lacked so far. It's not that players have not traveled out of the country. It's not like teams have not sold players to other football clubs across Europe. But one thing was clear. There was no honesty in all of these deals. How do you explain that a player like Malo Montafik left Shooting Stars and nobody can account for how much he was sold for, how many years was the contract, how many years contract was he having left at Shooting Stars before he traveled, and then you begin to get a lot of responses like, he had no deal with us, it was a particular person that brought him to the team and the like. So these are the things we want to, if you truly want to grow, these are the things we should be doing. Be honest about deals. Sign a deal about knowledge transfer from one club to the other, especially in Europe and Asia and some other parts of the world, and see how you will grow financially and in terms of understanding. Very soon you will see that some of these people will come down to Nigeria, bring in coaches to help in nurturing talent from grassroots. That's one thing we have lacked. The likes of Stephen Okechukwu Keshi, they were discovered somewhere. Ifeanyi Udeze was talking about how he was discovered, at the naval base in Lagos. I think that was the day before yesterday. These are players that grew through the ranks. I mean, you don't become 25, 30 years before you now sign a professional deal, and then after 5 years, someone is already telling you you are old. But when you start early, you can be able to say, we are doing something. Look at Marcus Rashford. He set out very early at Manchester United. At a point when they thought, he was done for at 28 or maybe 29, is now at FC Barcelona. And they're already thinking of how to retain him as a player at Barcelona. That says a lot about if you start early, you have a longer career. But if you start late, that's a problem for you, because by the time you play 3, 4, 5 years, even you as a player, you'll be tired because age is no longer on your side. You definitely get tired. So, if other teams can, copy this prototype from Olukismet, I think it should be a fantastic development for our football.
All right, that's the update, from Olukismet club in Ekiti. And trust me, what the last 5 years he has done something fantastic to grassroots football right there in Nigeria. And trust me, we would be bringing him to have an interview with us on Dominion Sport as soon as possible, to let us in on how he has been able to navigate, grassroots football and also develop players across the world. Big congratulations to the proprietor of Olukismet, Prince Olumide Festus Adegboye, who has been able to give opportunities to young players across the world.